Yo, what's up guys? So in today's video, I'm going to teach you a really interesting and quite deceptive and quite, let's be honest, bewildering prediction card trick. Imagine giving the deck to somebody to shuffle thoroughly, and you take it back and you start dealing cards down, and they say stop anywhere, and the card they stopped on after they've just shuffled the deck is the card that you've predicted. In this trick, you can do that exactly. And this trick, I almost put it in my new book, but I decided not to because it's kind of wordy and I don't know, it's kind of weird to put in print, but I think for video it translates a lot better, so I think you'll find it very useful. Let's get into it. Alright, so here's what this effect looks like. So you can give the deck to somebody and legitimately have them shuffle it up as much as they want to. Now, when you take it back, you start talking about maybe psychic energy and sort of vibes that you get sometimes, and making predictions about something that'll happen in the future. If they believe in that kind of stuff, you can show them this and really have a good time with that. So after they shuffle the deck, you start just taking cards and putting them on the table and asking them to say stop anytime they want to. And maybe they say stop right here. Alright, since we can see these cards, it's actually best to do it blind. But the reason why I did it face up as opposed to face down, because I wanted you to get a sense of how the cards look and a certain position in the deck. Alright, so we know that we stopped on that 3, but I want you to stop anywhere that you want to, face down without looking this time. Alright, so you can say stop anytime, and maybe they go for this one, they say stop right here. Alright, now you shuffle the deck. You could have stopped anywhere. You could have stopped on the Queen of Hearts. You could have stopped on the Nine of Spades, but you stopped on this card right here. I had no control over that whatsoever. That's your personal choice. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but in this box has been sitting the whole time. Inside of it, I have something that I placed inside of there earlier today that I had a feeling about, I had a certain psychic energy about, and this card is the 2 of Diamonds that I had a strong feeling about for today. And after that shuffle, you stop anywhere and then stop anywhere again, making this totally impossible. But if we had the right energy, I think something amazing and truly remarkable just happened. Okay, so here is how you do it. The prediction itself can be anything. It can be a written prediction that you have in an envelope. It can be a card in an envelope. It doesn't matter what it is, just as long as it's somewhere out in the open. Alright, but don't draw attention to it before this trick, because that'll sort of spoil it, and they'll just, they'll know it's a prediction, and the whole trick will kind of be ruined because of this. So just have it somewhere out in the open where they can see it, but don't say that it's a prediction, and don't call attention to it yet. Just leave it alone, okay? So for this, the card that your prediction is, in this case the 2 of Diamonds, you want to give it the old famous pencil dot and edge mark combination. Alright, what I mean by that, if you're new to my videos, all you do is take a pencil and you color in a dot in both white corners, so that when you spread the deck out, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, just reverse them. I'm left-handed, so I'll do it on the right side, so when I spread the deck, I can see where that card is with the pencil dot. Also, what you want to do is edge mark the card, and what that is just coloring in a small section on the edge of the card, the same side as the dot. Alright, so the dot is right here on the back. So when I make my edge marker right here, just color in a small dot, like going back and forth with the pencil on both sides, and that's an edge mark. So when it's in the middle of the deck, you can see where it is in the deck by looking at the side of the deck, and that'll give you a nice, quick access to the card. So for the trick, you want to have them shuffle the deck, and while they're shuffling, you start talking about, you know, fate and destiny and psychic energy and vibes and all that kind of stuff, and ask them if they want to see something that deals with that. Alright, so But you don't say that you have a prediction, all right? You just say that you'll try something along those lines of those subjects, all right? So after they shuffle, what you want to do is position that edge mark close to the top of the deck, all right? So you can do that by looking at the edge mark. So when you take it back, just put the deck in dealer's position and sort of tilt your wrist like this so you can see where that edge mark is. If it's too close to the bottom or if it's in the middle, just give it a quick little cut and position it where you need to be, somewhere near the top. In this case, it's right here, about a quarter down the deck. You can't really see it on camera, but I can see that the edge mark is about a quarter down. All right, so now after you do that, you turn the deck face up and you start dealing cards face up on the table like this, asking them to say stop. All right, you don't want to deal too far because you'll go past your edge mark that's up here. So you just want to deal kind of slow and have them say stop, dealing a few cards, 2 cards at a time, and have them say stop somewhere around the middle. Now, you have to turn everything face down now, and your justification for that is you say, it can be anything, but you can say, oh, I wanted you to say stop somewhere face up to get a feel for the cards and sort of the whereabouts of a certain card. All right, so now you just turn everything face down, and as you're talking, you say, now we'll do it face down, and as a gesture, you spread to your pencil dot. Since it's somewhere close to the top already, you know about where to spread, and you can see it with the pencil dot when you get to it, so it's right here. And when you get to it, you want to cull it down to the bottom of this packet here, but do that as a gesture as you're talking to say, now we'll do it face down. Now you could have said stop anywhere, and I've just culled it down to the bottom. But here's what you do. Don't close it up, all right? So as you spread, say, now we'll do it face down, and you cull it. And you want to sort of take this hand away and just keep it cold right here. So what you're going to do in a minute is a move that I've coined the paraglide move. It's kind of like a glide, but it's automatic since you're sort of in this spread condition with a cold card. So it's very easy to just take these cards that are above that cold card. So you say, look, we've already seen the 2, so we'll just keep going. We'll do it blind, all right? So you can say stop anytime you want. And all you're doing here is taking cards off like this. It's super easy. It's easier than a glide. I just call it the paraglide because I think it sounds cool. All right, so you just keep doing this, and when you see that you're getting close to where the edges meet like this, sort of just scoot it back and spread some cards out like this so you can maintain this. And when they say stop, you say, you just put it in your other hand like this, just sort of square it up so these go into your hand, squaring those up like this, but that's hidden, of course. So you shuffle the deck, you said stop anywhere, and then we did it face down so we couldn't see anything. You could have said stop right here, show them the card on the top half, or the top part of these cards down here, and then you could have said stop right here. And then all you're doing here is taking this bottom card away with your fingers and flashing that card. And that, of course, was accomplished by you squaring those up like this. You could have said stop right here, but this is the card that you stopped on. Right, blah, 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 you shuffled. I couldn't have any control of where you said stop. It was truly up to you that you had a certain feeling about. And then this is when you turn to your prediction. So I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I've had this box sitting here the whole time. And I had a feeling about something, and I put it inside of here, and it really built up the tension and the drama at this point. I had a feeling about a card, and I actually put it from a different deck inside of this box. And I don't know if you believe in those kind of feelings or not, but I certainly do. But the card I put in there is the 2 of diamonds. The card that you stopped on, the card you had a feeling about too, is also the 2 of diamonds. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. It really does mean the world to me. And so if you learned something new and if you got value from the video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.